Alrighty, today is Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. So in the morning, we just got a nice W on the day. Looking pretty good. Let's get into the trade recap. If I could select the bar. My gosh, wait, I need to close my Discord. Ah! What the frick? Alright, wait. Okay. Um, sorry. Anyway, coming into market. We were very bullish. Why were we very bullish? Well, because if we can see on the higher time frame, um, for our chart, we are disrespecting 4-hour gaps, bearish gaps. We inverse and we continue higher. We also created a bullish gap, and we're still delivering higher. So, initial thought was we are going to take out this 4-hour high, which would be like our ultimate kind of um, liquidity. Sorry. Go on the 1 hour. It kind of tells the same story. I don't know why this is showing. It should not be. 1 hour kind of tells the same thing. I think we had an SMT. Let's just check ES. 19 to 0. 19 to 0. Okay. I don't think we met at SMT. I'm not sure, but we were really respected this 1 hour gap right here. So just another show or another sign that we were just going to be delivering higher. We did have an SMT, like a bearish SMT above us. So, I guess I could show that real quick. But it was this. It was at 8 a.m. Wherever that is, down here. We had a bearish SMT. Now, the reason I don't take this in consideration is because we have so much more confluence with us being bullish and taking out this external high in the gap. This bearish S&T would only tell me that probably off open we're going to dump a bit, but that would be perfect because, as you could see before market, we still have London lows we haven't taken out yet, and these like Asia like swing lows. So it'd be perfect to tap this gap, which was also a 4-hour gap. I guess I should show right here. This was a 4-hour gap. It'd be beautiful because that bearish SMT could deliver it. So the 4-hour gap, we could reject off of it and keep going. That was initially what we thought. But on market open, we hit the liquidity and we just keep ripping. We don't do anything. We chop again. Still, we're definitely looking bearish now. It's a couple. We're not at 10 o'clock yet, but we have this 1 hour resting liquidity or 1 hour low, right? And wow, replay mode sucks ass. Right, but anyway, we deliver lower. We hit this 1 hour, and we actually also create an SMT with it. So, see, this was the 1 hour low, the 19 candle. So you have the 19 candle. We create a low. So we got SMT, external SMT. We open up a 1 minute gap, and we get a beautiful. So here, let me just show from here. Open up a 1 minute gap, external SMT. We also get an internal SMT right here on the next candle. And we get a beautiful close. We took it on the 30-second, but it was also a 1 minute you could have taken it off of. Pretty much the exact same close. But about 50 points. Our first target was this 5 minute up here. And our break even was going to be the swing high. Reason why for the 5 minute. It was just an unfilled 5 minute gap that we created on the move down. We probably wanted to come back and tap it, especially since on the 4 hour at 10 a.m. we would be inversing the 4 hour gap, which would probably flip us bearish anyway, on the day at least. Even though we were bullish in total because we've been seeing a bullish move recently, and more recently coming down and respecting a bunch of gaps, stuff like that. But on the day, it's very important to notice that at 10 a.m., if we're inversing a 4 hour gap at 10 a.m., you should definitely take that into consideration in flipping your bias. But wasn't 10 a.m. yet. We just got this clean inverse. We had the external SMT, internal SMT. Um, we have a liquidity respect. We have a clear target. The trade decides to chop for like literally ever. Now, a good thing to notice when you actually are in a trade instead of just like sitting on your hands is that during this trade we create a 1 minute gap. And the reason, even though we were chopping like this for what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, and a lot of people could get panicky. Maybe you're thinking like, oh, this isn't gonna work. I mean, especially when price got down here. Um, it's important to note that we'll actually create gaps on the way. Like we created this 1 minute right here, and never did we inverse it. We kept respecting this 1 minute gap that we created. Same thing on ES, and then also on NQ. On this move, we created a 30-second that we actually inversed to the upside. So that's even more confident, like confluence and confidence in the trade that we're just going to deliver to where we targeted. So obviously you can't do anything about it, but that should give you the confidence. And sure enough, we boom to break even. We go break even there. We start trailing because of two reasons. One, we had an SMT at this high at this point. As you can see, the 941 was the 5 minute. So ES hit the 5 minute. So we start trailing. I was dumb and just messed up my trade. I wasn't dragging my thing where I thought I was. So I actually ended up getting out about like here with 34 points. So my RR was like, actually I think it was a little more because my RR was 0.71, which is obviously not good. Ideally, I just bring it up to the break-even point, which makes it a 0.81, which the RR isn't that good. But again, we trailed it because we hit the 5 minute on ES. It wasn't that we weren't confident that this 5 minute was going to get hit, but you also have to take into consideration we actually, in 2 minutes, this candle was the 10 a.m. So we actually inversed the 4 hour going down. So we knew we would probably just deliver lower, and that's exactly what happened. We would have went break even, but instead we trailed it for a nice little win. So again, hit liquidity, external SMT, internal SMT, great momentum out of the gap, and then in the trade we respected a 1 minute inverse to 30-second again, which delivered us to our swing high or break even point. You could have literally just went 1-to-1 with that and still been fine. We just like putting oh my gosh, I can't speak. I like putting my stops at the low just because this low will definitely look. This low is probably going to be more protected, if anything. I don't want to get stopped out here and then have us deliver higher. I'd rather just, at that point, we would just create a new low, and if we do create a new low, then I know the trade wasn't good, or just wasn't going to work anyway. But, great trade, great win, and yeah.